Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're taking a look at the infotainment system on the Chevy Volt. So I'm doing just a quick review of the infotainment system on this awesome Chevy Volt. So taking a look at in front of us here, this is very similar to the MyLink system on the Malibu or the Impala or anything from this early 2010s era vehicle from Chevrolet. So starting out with the home screen here, you have all of your sort of touch sensitive buttons, almost like the Cadillac Q system up front here. You've got your defroster, your climate button, which takes you to climate. You've got your auto button, which sets your climate to auto. You've got your climate temperature down, temperature up. It tells you the climate right there. And you have some more buttons here: fan speed, up or down, the rear and window defrosters there, the phone button, which takes you to the phone screen, tone button, which you can adjust your tone, home, source, which is changing the source of the audio from AM, FM, Sirius, satellite radio, Bluetooth, which we have it on Sirius. You have your back button and your configure button. So that's like a settings button. You have your favorite buttons, which shows you where you're at if you're not in the screen. Your seek, of course, seek is pretty self-explanatory. The volume button, audio muted. AS1 and 2, which I'm not totally sure what that does. Info, which takes you to the quick info portion of the MyLink. The pause and start button, and the TP button, which is actually just the time button, time presented. And then we've got some unlock and locking features there, the hazards and the drive mode, so you can change it from normal to sport to mountain to hold and back to normal again. We'll just leave it in normal for the purpose of this review. It'll ding telling you that the charge cord is connected. And then now you've got this little leaf button here. So what does a leaf button do? This is actually where I want to start. So the leaf button is pretty interesting here. So it brings you to the charging screen. It will tell you when your charge is completed by. You can change your charge level, which right now I have it on 12 amps because I needed to leave work early today. So if I were to do it on reduced at 8 amps charge, it would change the charge complete time by. Of course, maximum will decrease it. Of course, it doesn't decrease it here because we are at basically full. And don't pay attention to the 27 miles. I drove extremely hard this morning with the heater on high. So usually I can get about 35 miles out of this battery. So now looking over here, you've got the change charge mode. So you can change it from delayed based on departure time, delayed based on electric rates and departure time, or immediately upon plug-in. I do it immediately upon plug-in because I am driving this car quite frequently. So I just needed to charge as soon as it plugs it in. Then you've got your energy info here. So this was my last drive in to work this morning. I did 18.2 miles. I used 7 kilowatt hours, and that cost me about 70 cents to drive 18.2 miles. Again, here, if you use gas, it will show a little fraction of the pie in blue. And then over the lifetime of the vehicle, I've got 197 miles per gallon. You've got a little energy efficiency on here, which shows you your driving style and your climate setting. So that was how the climate was and the driving style. So essentially, you want this to be closer to, or you want this to be lower. The lower the number, the better the energy usage, I do believe. So you have efficiency tips on here, your driving style. Should just give you a little bit of information, which is kind of nice. You have your climate setting, gives you a little bit more information here. You have your vehicle charging and maintenance. So again, more information, which is actually really nice. The MyLink system does a great job at showing you all of the information when it comes to this volt that you don't have to look up in the manual in the glove box. So again, here, looking at the power flow. So right now we're just on battery power. When you use the engine, it will switch from battery power to a regen mode or battery and engine power, etc. So that's about it for the leaf button there, the eco button. So now as we go back to the home screen, you're going to notice I have all my hotbar items up here. And basically on the first page. So now you've got your phone section here. And of course you can enter your number, your phone book, call list, phone settings. Pretty straightforward. Your climate, which gives you some cool, unique information here. So you've got, instead of choosing your climate on the touch-sensitive panel, you can go all the way up here. So we've got it on auto right now. You can do face and feet, and then defrost and feet. You've got recirculating air to the right, or you've got auto recirculating air, so the car knows when to recirculate the air in the cabin and not. You've got fan only, which may be good today because it's just about, well, it's 60 degrees in the garage, but it's 60 degrees outside. You've got eco, which uses a less percentage of the battery, and then you've got comfort, which gives you full on what it would be like driving in a ice-powered vehicle. So in eco mode, the heater runs and the air conditioner runs only occasionally. So as you can see, the heater just turned off, the AC is on, and that runs the fan lower as well in that eco mode. And that's just about what I leave it in most of the time. It doesn't use the battery too much. Going back here, we've got XM. Pretty easy to set. You've got also some controls here on the steering wheel, which you can control or touch. I like to use the buttons on the steering wheel. And then along with this here, when you're in Audi or when you're in Sirius XM mode, you've got your tuner up front, so you can tune from whatever you want. And then that is also your enter button, so you can do tune select, channel list, category list, and channel art. Of course, I don't need that, so I just press back. Then you could click your source to change your source if you want to. Your menu, again, just is a redundant button right there. So now going back to home, we've got quick info. So quick info gives you your audio info, your energy info, your 5-day forecast, which of course I'm in a garage, so I don't have access to that. This is basically your just your quick info on random stuff, essentially. Configuration is your settings. So again, you've got languages, your time and date, your radio settings here, so your audio cue options, audio cue volume, there we go. Go back. Audio cues on. Grace note options. Blah, blah, blah. XM art. Startup volume. I go it on the highest volume. Number of favorite pages. So you can have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't really matter. Software versions menu. Don't necessarily need to see any of that info. You got your phone settings, so you got a device list and pair device. Of course, I've got my iPhone on there right now. Your display settings, so your home page menu, you can customize it, which I did. You could sort it, and you can restore it. So then you've got your vehicle settings here. So you got your climate and air quality. You've got your auto fan speed. So your auto fan speed can be adjustable, and right now I have it on medium. As it gets colder or hotter, I will put it on high, but for right now I like to be energy efficient and use the medium setting. Auto defog already does that. Engine assisted heating. I had this at cold outside temperatures, but then the engine turns on, and I don't want the engine to turn on, so I just put it at very cold outside temperatures. Engine assisted heating plugged in, on, of course. Comfort and convenience, your chime volume. We'll just leave it at normal. Button chime is on. Energy summary, exit pop-up, yes. Charge cord theft alert, yes. Charge power loss alert, yes. Your lighting here. So again, like I was saying, you've got your vehicle locator lights, which I have on. Your exit lighting I have on for a minute. Just the vehicle locator lights here I like to have on for a minute, or the exit lighting I should say. You've got your power door locks. Open door anti-lockout, auto door unlock. So you've got some of these functions here. I have all doors, remote lock, unlock, start, remote unlock feedback, flashlights, yes, and all of your extras right there. Then you've got now playing, which is the same as XM. Go to next, AM, FM, tone, just to adjust the tone. So you've got your bass, mid, treble, EQ, manual. Of course, they can do it for you. Your fade and your balance. And then just some more info, weather, movies, fuel, pictures. This does not have the navigation, but that is A-OK. Most of the time, I leave it on now playing or the eco button. But that will do it, folks, of the MyLink system. Now, what are my thoughts of it? This is definitely one of the better systems I have used in a vehicle. Is it as good as the 8.4-inch Uconnect system? Not quite. But I believe, in my opinion, I've had experiences with the Mercedes-Benz systems, the command systems, now this MyLink system, the Ford Sync systems, all of them, 1, 2, and 3, the Uconnect 5, and the Uconnect 8.4. And this is, along with others, MyGig, pretty much any of the major manufacturers I've had experience with. The MyLink is third on the list. I love this system. It's easy to use, easy to configure. All the buttons are nice, and it's very simplistic. It's easy and simplistic, and that is what you're looking for in a infotainment system. So bravo, MyLink. I have to say, I'm very impressed with this for a Chevy product. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.